Hi, students of Senior Seminar. It's Professor Davis. I know it's been a little while since you've seen me. I know you guys have been busy trying to get your methods written up, and you should be almost finished, or at least starting your data collection. I know many of you had to revise parts of your method based on my feedback and maybe others, your workshop group's feedback. But I think most of you are on track. If you're not on track, I've had many conversations with various students helping you get on track. If you still need help getting on track, reach out to me and I will do my best to assist you. Please remember, everybody's doing different research projects, research designs, all from quantitative to qualitative, and different types of quantitative and qualitative methods. I've got some students doing content analyses. I've got some students doing interviews, case studies, observations. And of course, your quantitative folks, you're doing your surveys. You might be just doing a univariate univariate or a bivariate analysis. You might be doing correlation, regression analysis. You guys are all over the place, but you have found, I believe everyone has found exactly what research design works for them. So really proud of you. I know it's a little scary, nerve-wracking, not sure what you're doing. Let me give you a rundown for the rest of the semester. It is in the syllabus. It is in the modules. Just look ahead to all your modules if you're not sure where you are. We are currently in week 10. This is the end of week 10. If you are on time, you should be wrapping up your data collection, meaning you should be collecting your surveys, finishing your interviews, finishing your content analysis of whatever artifact, article, book, movie, show, whatever you decided to analyze in your content analysis, or your observation. Some of you are observing groups or individuals without interacting with them. So whatever you're doing for your data collection, if you are on time, you should be about finished. Some of you are just starting, and that is okay. So we're in week 10, which ends on Sunday, March 24th. Week 11 begins on Monday, March 25th. Week 11 begins your process of analyzing your data that you have collected and beginning to write up your third section of the paper, which is the results section. Now, you will actually have 3 whole weeks to finish writing your results, analyzing your data and writing your results, because week 12 is spring break. If you are ahead or on time, you can take a break. If you are behind, you might want to spend at least some of your spring break getting caught up. Week 13 concludes the last week of writing your results draft, and then you will submit that to your workshop group. As soon as you finish it, you can submit it early in week 13, or just submit it so you can get some feedback, and then I will be reviewing your results and sending back your feedback ASAP. While you are waiting on your while you're waiting on your feedback from me, which I will do the first few days of week 14, begin to conceptualize and outline your discussion, which is week 14 and week 15. Now, please remember, or just know, that the discussion part of your paper is where you're pulling it all together. You have conducted your study, you have analyzed your data, you have reported your results. In the results section, I'm going back a little bit, in your results section, you can use tables, charts, write it in paragraph form. You can do comparisons. I really want you to use headings to identify your results. Like, what is the main overview analysis of what happened, right? Some of you who are doing qualitative or content analysis, that's where you, after you've collected your data and analyzed it, you begin to conceptualize and develop themes that will help answer your research question. Those of you who are doing quantitative, which is about numbers, you can do a basic statistics of reporting how many times somebody answered a question in your survey a certain way, and that will give you some results. They're not going to be, let's just say it, it's not going to prove causality or even a correlation, but it's going to give us information. So I really encourage you to use the basic statistics unless you really do understand what you're doing from learning and research methods. So I just encourage you all to do what's comfortable. Okay, but follow the research method process. Please review books. The books that I have provided as resources. Review my resources in the modules. Just do whatever you can, guys, to understand what you're doing. You can email me, text me. You can set up a meeting with me if you're completely confused. But from what I can tell, most of you kind of know what you're doing. Some of you really know what you're doing. Some of you are beginning to understand what you're doing. Just know the research project process is not perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to try, okay? Follow the guidelines. Please write in APA, American Psychological Associates style. Please do not write your own thing. Do not write like you're writing to your friend. Do not write in MLA style. That's better, but it's not what I require. You have the APA manual. If you don't have it, go online, how to write in APA style. Okay? Follow some of the template that I've provided in Module 1 and do that. Follow that. Don't make up things. Don't add things. Just follow the template and you'll be okay. You'll be okay. If you have done all 4 sections and I have provided feedback and you have corrected what I've told you to correct, you will pass this class, hopefully with an A. If you have not done anything and I haven't seen anything, I can't promise you anything, because if I have not seen any of your work until the last week of class when you decide to turn in a paper, you might get a lot of points off because I haven't been helping you correct. Your classmates haven't been helping you correct. This is why we do piece by piece and correct it as we go. That way, the last week of class, the final exam week, I know all of y'all are graduating, you will know what your grade is pretty much, even if I haven't given the final grade, when you walk across that stage. You will have you'll know that you have passed this class if you are doing what you're supposed to do. So, with that said, that was just a little overview. I just want to catch you all up, make sure everybody's on the same page. Remember, this week, keep collecting your data. If you're done, start analyzing it and start writing your results. You can work ahead. That's even better. Submit your paper early. Please continue to participate in your groups, though, okay? Because you guys are helping each other. I've been hearing, yes, my classmate helped me with this, blah, blah. That's what the workshop groups are for. Okay, you guys are doing great. Please stay encouraged. You will get through this. You are almost done. You guys are almost ready to walk across the stage. Be excited.